Before I start my video, this is a disclaimer. The worst relationship advice women are being fed online. Sadia Psychology and SheRa 7. No, you are not toxic. You are just listening to the wrong women. Please don't mess up your dating life by listening to these TikTok gurus. We are going to talk about these two viral creators, Sadia Psychology and SheRa 7, and how their advice is not only outdated, it's dangerous. SheRa 7 gaslights you in the name of femininity, and Sadia Psychology shames you and guilt trips you into silence. Both of them have their deep-rooted insecurities and they are projecting those onto you, and you are gladly accepting their advice. Before I start this video, I want to say to both Sadia Psychology fans and SheRa 7 fans, this video is not to convince you to stop being their fan. This video is to just bring truth to surface from a psychiatrist lens. What you do with this information is totally up to you.
I'll stick on this online because they're like, oh, you talk from about attractive women. There's just such a big difference in how men respond to them. It's night and day. So you have to remember when you're taking advice, you have to remember, just like you have to remember your budget price, like money wise, you have to remember your budget looks wise. If you're not incredibly beautiful, it's limited how much submission you can get out of men. If you're hyper beautiful, you'd be shocked at how much men will submit to you. And it's a sad fact of life. I don't recommend it, but it's a sad fact of life. And I think I had this realization very recently when I get millions of messages on a daily basis saying, oh, you helped me so much from men. You've helped me so much. I understand my wife so much better. You've saved me from depression.
I don't think social media can get any more toxic than this advice, that only hyper beautiful women can get submission out of men. First of all, why we are trying men to submit to us? Why love has become a game of submission. Society is already objectifying women, and then this so-called psychologist objectifying women even more. What is beauty? What is a woman's beauty? It's not only her face and her body, it's her softness, it's her kindness, it's her femininity, it's her voice, it's her compassion, it's her listening ears, it's her intelligence, it's her creativity, it's her dedication, it's her loyalty. All of these things are very beautiful. It's her authenticity. And men find all these things beautiful as well. So please take this out of your mind, that if you cannot offer hyper beautiful physical characteristic to a man, you are very limited. Your value in this world is very limited. Relationship is not only based on beauty, just like men can offer so much more than money. Women who think that a man's value is just money is wrong as well. Also understand one more thing, ladies. Your presence is beautiful as well. So a girl who's extremely hyper beautiful on outside is just like a gift in a very beautiful packaging, which is hollow inside. There's nothing inside. So how disappointed the receiver of that gift would be once he opens the packaging and there's nothing in there. That's what physical beauty is. It amounts just to that. It's just a beautiful packaging. And if a beautiful packaging has a beautiful gift inside, the receiver of the gift will be very happy. But even if the packaging is not beautiful, but if the gift is meaningful and beautiful, the receiver of the gift will be so happy. You have a lot more to offer, and don't let these social media gurus tell you otherwise.
Don't date broke in 2025. If you do, you stupid. Because I told you. Date rich in 2025. If they're not rich, if they're not providing, if they're not generous, you don't go out with them. You don't even have a phone conversation with them. Leave them in the dust where they belong. Okay? Don't waste any more time and energy on dust. That is the advice I would give to anyone. Get a man's money and start a business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find a man who wants to give you money, stash it, save it, invest in yourself, start a business, and grow your money. Have fun leveling up and becoming independent. But even if you're in a relationship with a grown, able-bodied man, he's supposed to be paying all the bills. Okay? Don't become independent to become Barbara the Builder. Don't become independent to become a Pygmisha. Become independent to find a man who's going to still be a provider. If you can't understand that assignment, then I don't know what to tell you. Said, what if they're way too old and ugly? Well, then wait until you're mature enough.
I know SheRa 7 has such a strong fan base, and her fans are definitely going to criticize me for making this video. But I have to share my opinion because what I see is damaging and dangerous to women. So SheRa 7 come across as empowering women, but her message is all about control, and it's rooted in fear and survival. So her advice is good for a very specific type of woman, a woman who is looking for a sugar daddy, period. Her advice does not apply to any other type of relationship, because for other type of relationship, you cannot base the foundation of that relationship on lies, playing games, manipulation, and detachment. She also gives method not to show any of your emotions and to be completely detached. That's not how you get closer to a person. That's not how you develop bond. You just have one life to live. Why would you live that life missing out on love? Tell me one good reason. Because love hurts, this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, do you know what else hurt? Marrying a much older, much uglier man just for money and sleeping with that man every day of your life. That eats your soul. Have you ever thought about it? Her advice is not practical. It just looks good because she is very funny. She's really entertaining. And same with Sadia psychology. She's very presentable. So that's why their advice become very attractive, because of both of them have very charismatic personalities. And people are just drawn to them and they just listen to everything they are saying. Men are not tools for you to get whatever you want. They are human beings just like you. Yes, I do agree with a provider man. A man should be providing for majority of the stuff. But when you are building a life together, usually men are not in the financial state to provide for everything unless they are much older and much uglier than you. So if you want to marry a man who is slightly older than you, who has a very good career potential, who is motivated and driven, you guys definitely, if you have connection and love and he respects you and you feel safe with him, it's a great match. It's a much better match than a 20-plus-year older guy who you have no connection with, who's just providing everything for you. Why he's providing everything for you? Because he does not have any self-worth. He has low self-esteem and he cannot get girls unless he provides 100% for them. If you want that kind of a man in which you don't have any chemistry and you don't feel any connection and money is the only thing that satisfies you, yes, her advice is good for those kind of women. If money is the only thing that satisfies you and you don't care for connection, you don't care for a good relationship based on trust and respect, where you grow a family together. But I just feel that why will you miss out on something so beautiful? Love is a beautiful thing, and most of these creators are going to tell you to play games. But you know what is more powerful is being authentic, listening to yourself, listening to your intuitions, and be vulnerable when someone right come along. Real love doesn't punish you for having emotions and doesn't want you to dim your light to be chosen. And you can make money. There's so many opportunities out there. Nowadays, yeah, in 1960s, I can see why women would get money only through a man. But now there are so many opportunities available to women. I know I must have made a lot of people angry. Please let me know in the comment section what you think, and I'll see you next time.